Okay, let's get a check. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Lincoln Clay. Set. Test. Lincoln Clay. Set. Test.
All right, we are go. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR. Bring that chat window back up. The ageless one of the man Lincoln Clay, and we are back for new daily races on LeMans Ultimate. We got a couple of good ones this week. We've got the GTE class at Monza, my favorite class, at my second favorite track on this game, and we have the GT3s at Spa, another good combination. So today, I don't know, we might do 2, 3, 4 races depending on how things go, because I plan to do both the GTE daily race and the GT3. And wow, I did a race yesterday that I didn't stream, and although I lost rank because my qualifying lap got invalidated, but what good came out of it was my lap time. I turned in a lap of 3:56.8, and I was on my way to doing a 3:56.5, but I made a couple of mistakes. So that puts me on the outskirts of Alienville, if you will. Now, looking at the leaderboard, I've been working on some things, tinkering with this, tinkering with that, trying to get a little bit faster. Now, this particular session right here, going to the leaderboard, the fastest lap is a 147.3, which I thought it would be faster than that for the GTE class. I expected to see some 146s, 145s. I just got done practicing, and I just turned in a 149.4. which is 2.1 seconds off of the fastest lap. So if I can get into the low 149s, high 148s, I should be all right. Assuming we stay clean, because this is Monza that we're talking about, and I think that Monza probably has out of all the tracks that I've raced on, Monza might have the worst turn one because of the nature of the chicane, and maybe Spa's got the second worst turn one. So we've got a little under 8 minutes before the session starts, so I guess I'll take a moment to talk about a couple of other things real quick. One of them is unrelated to sim racing, and that would be the state of play tomorrow for PlayStation. And the biggest reason why I brought this up is because there's one thing that I found glaring is that there was no mention of any games for PSVR 2, further solidifying my belief that I just don't think that Sony is all in on PSVR 2. It's starting to look more and more like they created PSVR 2 to make sure that their players, their users, don't run off to another headset, to keep them into the PlayStation ecosystem. So it looks to me like it's one of those situations where Sony came out with 2 or 3 exclusives for PSVR 2 just to get the ball rolling, and from there they expected third party to take over, and that's the way it's looking. So I mean, but for the most part, GT7 was the only game that I was getting regular use out of as far as PSVR 2 goes, and now that I've somewhat walked away from that game, I mean, I can count on one hand over the past couple of months how many times I've turned on my PS5. So it's starting to look like a paperweight. And the other thing related to the state of play tomorrow is I'm wondering if we might get an announcement for the Gears of War trilogy remastered. That's been a rumor that's been going around for, I don't know, 2-3 months. And you know, it's pretty much a given that when Gears of War E-Day comes out, that's going to be on all platforms. My guess is PS5 included. So if you want to get them into the Gears of War lore, it would be a good idea to get everybody acclimated to the story right from the get-go. But I don't think you're going to get people to buy into the story if you give them the old Xbox 360 games over on the PS5. You probably have to give them something with a little more update aesthetics, if that's the word that I'm looking for. So yeah, there's been a rumor going around that the Gears of War trilogy remastered. I would actually love to see that. And it's rumored to be on all platforms. It's also rumored to be cross-play. So I mean, that's, and I think this is coming from the person who leaked, I don't know, I guess this person's credible. We'll just go with that. So there's that. And then I guess, speaking of which, while we're on the topic of PSVR 2, not necessarily PSVR 2 but GT7, YouTuber Tijni, which I really like him. You know, with me being done with GT7, so to speak, I've unsubbed from the majority of the people that I followed that streams GT7 content, but I did remain subbed to Tijni because not only is he good at the game, I like him. He seems like a very likable person. At least he's got the personality on YouTube that makes him likable. And he started up a video, what's the word I'm looking for? He started up a new series, I think it's called Plebs of the Week. But basically, he's being the GT7 police. You know, the penalty system of GT7 is absolutely horrible. And Polyphony Digital either cannot or will not do anything about the dirty driving that goes on in that game. And that's really the main reason why I've walked away from it. And in the case of Tijni, he has connections within Polyphony Digital because he has competed in a few of the GT7 tournaments that were broadcast on YouTube. So he uses those connections. People send him clips of dirty drivers. He takes a look at the video, makes a determination whether somebody was dirty or not. And if he determines that that person was dirty, he reports them and leaves it in the hands of Polyphony Digital from there. So last week he did a video, and there was a particular person named Hawko who was appeared to be doing some dirty driving, and Tijni reported him. And then a couple of people came to Hawko's defense, and they showed the entire context of what happened. And what it turns out is that somebody else was doing some dirty driving, and Hawko took it upon himself to remove that person from the race by retaliating with the aggressive driving, dirty driving, whatever you want to call it. He took it upon himself to try to get this guy off of the track so everybody else can have a clean and enjoyable race. And what Tijni saw, they only saw the part where Hawko retaliated and took this guy out. And he didn't see that the guy started it. So there's been a little bit of back and forth with that. But my whole point in bringing that up, we've got 2 minutes, is that to me, that's super pathetic that you have two people being the GT7 police, and Tijni and Hawko, but they have different ways of being the GT7 police. That the penalty system of GT7 is so terrible that YouTubers have to take it upon themselves to try to promote clean racing, enforce clean racing, what have you. And I don't know. I think Polyphony Digital, I think they might be, although GT7 sold 15 million copies, I think the next iteration of Gran Turismo, I don't think it's going to sell that much. I think Polyphony Digital's back is going to be against the wall to do something about the dirty drivers, or I think they could lose a lot of players on their next game, because I can tell you right now, I have no plans to buy a PS6, at least not day one, and I have no plans to buy the next iteration of Gran Turismo until they show me that they have made an effort to try to curb the dirty driving in GT7. I think, you know, no penalty system is perfect, but I think one of the things they could do is take on a more of an approach with these sims like LeMans Ultimate and Automobilista 2, where the damage is permanent. Tire wear can allow, you know, tire wear, accumulate flat spots, that kind of stuff. So if people can accumulate permanent damage and they're actually trying to win a race, then they're not going to be so reckless. It's easy to be reckless and pinball somebody off the track. When you can find a way to do it, they get the penalty, and in most cases there's no damage done to your car. So there's that. And so basically what it was is, that was my segue into saying something that I've already said, is that, you know, pretty much at least from a competitive standpoint, that I'm pretty much done with GT7. It was a really hard decision that I had to make, because there's a lot of people who watched my content and supported me over the past couple of years, but it's come to a head, and I might still stream GT7 once in a great while, but I don't see myself taking it seriously, so much to the point where if I ever do stream GT7 again, I probably won't even hook the wheel up. You'll probably see me holding a controller. So, all right, session's about to start. Let's get on with it. God, I got a runny nose. Sorry about the sniffing. $245. Holy moly. The GTE class has really caught on. I mean, last week, for one session, there was 272 registered drivers for the race. So this isn't a fluke that people are liking the GTE class. Ah, there he is, Daniel Jama. If you should happen to see this stream, Mr. Jama, good luck to you. And there's Mr. Frederick again.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
It's really, his situation is like, I really don't get it. The guy is fast. You know, last week, a lot of the races that he did, he was like a second faster than me, but I was always finishing up higher than him because of his super aggressive driving. It's too far back.
Exit looks clear. The brakes are cold. Be careful. Disengage limiter.
Ooh, the tires are cold. And just like that, I already burned a flat spot onto him. I got a flat spot just from spinning the wheels. This is going to be an interesting race because everybody's probably going to start off with cold tires.
That's the end of the session, P15.
right, let's see what we got.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Clay. We've got 6 minutes to get the job done. We've got cold brakes all round. Be careful. Clear right. Okay, Clay. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Damn, the tires is cooling off quick. Time to get 2 laps in.
Fastest lap for Shannon, 150.12.
MVR said American Muscle.
The American Junk.
Time 1:51.14. That's new fastest lap for Lynette, 1:48.62.
How you doing, Em? I've been holding my own with this American Junk, though.
Sector 1 is 0.41 off the pace. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Sector 2 is 0.49 off the pace.
MVR said, I know you likes Monza. All about those break points.
The leader's just done it, 148.01.
Still off.
Lap 1, we think you'll be out of fuel. Next lap.
I gotta get into the
pit stop requested. 17th place.
I gotta get into the 149s.
The guy ahead has just done it, 150.07.
MVR said, are you looking forward to the new F1 season?
Oh, of course! We got Lewis!
Alright Clay, we need to watch these track limits.
That was a backbreaker.
It's fine mate, it's just a scrape.
I was on my way to setting a 149. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it now. Because hitting that sausage curve was a
That's the end of the session. P17.
MVR said, hopefully he doesn't crash another Ferrari in practice.
Yeah. I think you'll be just fine though. God damn it. Oh, blew it again. Never mind. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, even Red Frederick struggled. What did he do? Where is he?
MVR said, tackle move so Leclerc didn't get to try it LOL. MVR said, asterisk tactical.
So I wonder what Ferrari's gonna do in terms of you know, are they gonna let them, are they gonna kind of let them go at it for the first couple of races, and then like whoever's is leading in points, then they decide that that's the person that, you know, that that they're gonna work towards, you know, getting them the drivers' championship? I don't know. Maybe I made a rash decision jumping into this race. So 10.
MVR said, I guessing they are paying Lewis a fortune, so surely he gets the best parts.
That's a tough one. Because I feel like all things being equal, I kind of feel like maybe Leclerc and Hamilton are maybe evenly matched. But if I had to pick one, I would give the slight edge to Hamilton. That being said, I feel like Ferrari might send them both in there with equal parts. I would imagine the only thing that might separate their cars is the driver's preference in terms of how the car is set up. Damn, I'm in 19th place. So damn, that 149 wouldn't have done shit for me. I need to get into the 148s. So like in practice, I did a 149.4, and that ain't gonna do shit.
Formation lap has started.
Oh, Mr. Jama, he's up there.
MVR said, yeah, they will have the same parts TBH until the season unfolds.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Green flag, green flag.
This probably gonna be a nasty wreck up here because everybody's on cold tires. And this is Monza, so we're looking at turn 1.
Clear left. Okay, Glenn, decent start. We can build something from here. Right side's clear. Yellow flag. We can see Sanchez has gone off. Sector 2's green. Clear left. Sector 3 is yellow. We think Frederick has spun off. Okay, pit stop requested. Okay, Clay, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 14th. Clear right. Sector 3 is clear. Car in front is Ludden. The gap to V14 ahead is now 0.8. flag in sector 3. It looks like Strauss has binned it. Green flag, sector 3. The guy in front has just done a 149.08, 15th place. Gap to Saul behind is now 2.1 seconds. 15 minutes left. Just done a 148.23. That time was 150.45. The gap to Ludden in front is now 2.0. Front is now 1.1, which is your first lap on this session.
Shit.
flag. Green flag, sector 2. Pay attention to track limits, please clear. P15. Half distance. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Okay, Clay, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. Wasting time behind this guy. Get your elbows out and get round him.
Nice move. He tried to block me so I couldn't see the corner, and he almost got me.
off your fuel.
That time was a 150.47.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Okay, Clay, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Yellow flag, sector 2. We think Lee spinned it. Green flag, sector 2.
Lap 150.2.
E14. To go, 2 minutes.
Time 149.87.
Alright, Clay, the next car is west.
Shit.
You've got a little bit of bodywork damage there. nice and tidy. Well done, mate. Good finish. Okay, pit stop requested.
I fought my ass off for a 14th place finish. Boy, this GTE class has suddenly become vicious. Ooh. I came in here thinking...
Crew's ready.
I came in here thinking that it was going to be just like last week at Circuit de la Sarthe. I'm expecting to see a bunch of wrecks, and on the contrary, it wasn't that many wrecks. And yeah, these guys were fast. So I was 1.3 seconds off the fastest lap. That in itself doesn't sound all that bad, but with me being in 14th place and seeing a whole line of cars in front of me and I can't seem to close in on them.
HamVR said, nice race, GG.
I wish it was, Ham. My fastest lap on this track using the Corvette, when the game first came out, I was turning in low 148s, high 147s, and then they did an update, and I think it like slowed the cars down, and then it was like from there I was having a hard time breaking 149s and stuff. So like since that update way back then, today was my fastest lap when I did a 149.4 during practice. Oh my God. So let's look at the damage. I'm probably going to lose some rank and going to be in danger of falling back to oh, you know what? I got to register for the next race. So I got to hurry up and do that real quick.
HamVR said, you gained a few places at the start and then hung in there.
Yeah, I tried. Well, Spa's next. Oh shit, I lost 6.4. Oh, I took a hit. All right, let's hurry up and get in the next one. All right, GT3 at Spa. Here we go. And there's my friend, Henez Catone. He's registered for the race. And it looks like we will both be driving the Ferraris. Let's go. I'll get in there and do a warm-up lap. Oh, man. Yeah, a lot of people registered for this race. Oh, wee. Ooh, wee, wee. The aliens have officially arrived at Le Mans Ultimate. I'll take a couple of more hits and I'm going to lose my...
Hans said, hey Lincoln.
Hey Hans, how you doing? By the way, I want to thank you for yesterday's race when you let me through, because I was already behind the 8 ball because my qualifying lap got invalidated. So I started in 16th place. If you hadn't let me through, it would have been a lot worse. But I ended up finishing in 5th place in that race, so I only lost 2% of rank. But yeah, if you hadn't let me through, it would have been really bad. So once again, I thank you. I'm so used to driving the damn Corvette again that it feels weird being in this Ferrari. Speaking of, you know, the GTEs, this is like the 3rd week in a row that they've given...
said, no problem, you was really quick.
Yeah,
Exit's clear.
I
Push,
set a
blue
personal
flag.
best. I
Need to
did
get some
a-
heat into these brakes.
I did a 356.8. And then the next lap I was on pace to do a 356.6, but I screwed up.
Sector 2 is yellow. It looks like Clement has stacked it. Green flag, Sector 2. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Air temperature's increasing. It's now 33 Celsius. Sector 3 is green. Sector 2 is now yellow. We think that Rosato has crashed. Sector 2 is now green. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. We think that Ulin has gone off. Sector 2 is green. Yellow flag.
I don't want to miss this race, so let's go ahead and back out.
That's the end of the session. E13.
Good thing I backed out when I did. 1 minute and 50 seconds. So let's see. Other than my friend Henez Catone, let's see who else is in here that I've seen before. 216 people registered. This game has really grown, and I can't wait for the end of this month when we get the other two GT3s, because it's just going to increase the user base that much more. I mean, my preference is still the GTEs, but just, you know, the user base. And see here.
Asherman63 said, "How is the PSVR on PC with LeMans?"
I had issues trying to use my PSVR 2 on PC, so I just gave it up. Besides, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Even if it did work, I'm not giving up this Quest Pro for it. This Quest Pro, along with my Quest 3, have pancake lenses, so everything is crystal clear from top to bottom to left to right. Up close, far away, everything is clear. Whereas with PSVR 2, because they use the old dinosaur Fresnel lenses, only everything in the center is clear. Everything outside of the center, or is the sweet spot as they call it, looks soft or even blurry. And so I was having issues. I tried it on all 4 of my PCs. This particular PC right here, I couldn't even get it to boot up. My PC with the 3080 Ti, I got it to run, but not very good. Same thing with my other PC. Same thing with the rest of my PCs. I got it to run on the other 3 PCs, but not very good. So I mean, even if it would have ran good anyway, again, it was not going to take the place of this Quest Pro that I'm wearing. This Quest Pro has eye and face tracking. It also has superior inside-out tracking. It has mini LEDs, dual LED panels, which gives good colors and decent blacks. Not as good as the OLED, but pretty good.
That's 2 minutes left.
Asherman 63
Pit exit is clear.
said,
Push now.
Thanks for the info.
Absolutely.
Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
So just be warned that if you're looking to buy a PSVR 2 specifically to use on PC, just be warned that it's been hit or miss with people. Some people, it's worked.
That's the end of the session. P8.
Oh, I got kicked out. This has happened before. Yeah, I think they're probably gonna have to work on their network because I think the growth of this game is probably I don't know. I don't know if the word's overloaded their servers. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. The practice is over, so I'm just going to go ahead and set the car up and get ready for quali. Well, I think it crashed for everybody. Nobody has a lap logged in yet. So I think the entire server crashed, and it wasn't just a situation with me. But as I was gonna say, Asherman, if you look at the
Asherman 63 said, so Quest Pro is the move.
The Quest Pro is discontinued.
That's the end of the session. 16th place.
And it's hit or miss with the Quest Pro in terms of what you're gonna pay for it. It's been discontinued, so if you want one, you're gonna have to get it off of eBay in all likelihood. This was a $1,500 headset when it launched. By the time I bought it, the price had been marked down to $1,000. And then I bought a second Quest Pro for my son to use in the computer in the next room, and I bought that one off of eBay for $650. So it's hard to say. I think your best bet might be to go with a Quest 3. You're still getting the pancake lenses. You're still getting good colors. Because it has an LCD panels, the blacks aren't going to be as good, but you're still going to be getting a really good headset, and you can still use it as a standalone headset as well as a mixed reality headset. So I think the Quest 3 would be the best bang for the buck. Ooh, that car is beautiful.
Pit exit's clear. All right, Clay, we've got 6 minutes to get the job done. Let's get some heat to these brakes.
Asherman 63 said, thanks.
Yep, absolutely.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Just done a 218.68.
Oh shit!
Sector 2 is 3.7 seconds off the pace.
I got one more chance.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. That's the end of the session. P15.
Time 2:20.68.
Let's see if I could have broken to the 219s. Let's see what that would have done. So 219. So if I could have broken to the 219s, that would have got me into the top half of the field. That should be enough. 13.5. Rodrigo, 20. So 218.6. So it's 2 seconds off the fastest lap. So I needed to get into the 219s. I don't know. Maybe next race I'll use the McLaren or the Corvette for the next race. Because they do turn a little bit better than the Ferrari. This Ferrari is very understeery. Yeah, but after this race, I'll be headed right back into the next GTE race. And I'm sticking with my trusty Corvette, even though I know that the Ferrari and the Porsche are the meta cars. in the
Formation
GTE
lap
class.
has started.
Whoa, what are you doing? Yo! Stay in your damn lane.
Green flag.
On your right side's clear. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Good start.
To the pit was took on damage.
9, 2, 20, 9, 2, 1.
Please, Clay. The next car is Lewis. Just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Remaining, 15 minutes to go. bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
Serves me right for turning the traction control down. I had the traction control set to 2. And first place is in a comfortable lead. Oh! I'm going to run to the bathroom for a second, so the replay angle is going to be weird. The headset might even go to sleep and not show the replay, but I will, in any case, I will be right back.
Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. We're halfway home. We've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Rodney Wheeler said, Acer Nitro V gaming laptop, Intel Core i9-13900H processor, Nvidia GeForce RTX 4060 laptop. Think this can run VR? VR said, I was going to ask how did the second race go? I did a rewind. VR said, https://youtube.com/clip/UGKXNRJTBCD0AUL3LKSM4YZZKWCMUBMRQ43 OKs GQOX.
So the terrible part about spinning out like that is that I was in 8th place when it happened. So if I could have finished the race in 8th place, I would have finished in the top half of the field, and that would have gotten me some kind of positive rank. There was no point in going on with the race because the car was badly damaged, so I would have ended up coming in last place anyway. Rodney Wheeler was going to get a gaming laptop for my girlfriend's house.
Rodney Wheeler
instead, PC, I think this can run. Let me see here.
Was gonna get a gaming laptop for my girlfriend's house instead of a PC. Think this can run VR.
PC, think this
Rodney
can run
Wheeler
VR. Ace Nitro V gaming
Acer
laptop.
Nitro V gaming laptop, Intel Core i9-13900H processor, Nvidia GeForce RTX 4060.
Oh. A 4060 is probably going to be the equivalent of a 3070, and one of my PCs is a 3070 Ti, and I do a lot of testing on that PC, so I can inform you guys if you have like a mid to low range PC what you can expect as far as performance goes. And so with that 4060, as far as racing games in VR, there's probably going to be a huge compromise. You're probably going to have to put the graphics settings on low, and you're probably going to have to turn the resolution down quite a bit. Like with this game on this PC, I have the resolution upscaled to 3300p. I haven't set the medium. I could easily run it at epic, but the reason why I run it at medium is so I can, so I can have extra overhead, for streaming and stuff like that.
Said, at Rodney Wheeler laptop 4060 would struggle.
Yeah, him pretty much answered your question, and he definitely knows more than I do because he taught me the majority of the stuff that I know as far as PC
desktop
goes.
Equivalent.
And
laptop
he says a laptop 4060 would struggle.
Model.
I would look at a 4080 GPU for a laptop minimum, which is like a 4070 desktop equivalent. Laptop GPUs are not the same model to model. Okay.
Rodney Wheeler said, that's too expensive for casual
gameplay at the ladies' spot. You said that's too expensive to casual game at the ladies' spot. The crazy part about it is I think the 3080 Ti is still a formidable formidable GPU, and I would like to recommend that GPU if you want a formidable GPU but without breaking the bank. But something about
Rodney
whenever
Wheeler
Nvidia
said,
releases new
but maybe a
GPUs,
4070
you would
with
expect the
AI7
prices to go
laptop.
down on the secondhand market, but instead they go back up. Because I think I haven't
said,
checked eBay, but
build
I
a
had
micro
heard that
ATX
4090s
with
is still
desktop
going for
GPU
$2,000 on the
much
secondhand
cheaper
market.
and still portable. LOL.
So
Rodney
that being
Wheeler
said, a
said,
3080
it's
Ti,
because
the
it was
last time I
overgetting a
checked,
PS5.
you would probably be looking at $500 or $600 for a 3080 Ti. I don't know. Like, if you speak about getting a laptop to take over your girlfriend's house,
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
if you feel pretty confident that you and your girlfriend is going to be together for quite a while, I would almost recommend building a desktop and leave it at her place. And so you'll have something to play whenever you're over there.
MVR said, pause your text-to-speech at Lincoln Clay VR, it's talking over your mic.
Oh. Text-to-speech is talking over me? Okay, hold on.
Rodney Wheeler said, true.
Sorry about that, folks. I guess I expected the text-to-speech to shut off.
Rodney Wheeler said, I do love her and she like VR and gaming now.
Yeah, I would like to recommend that you build a desktop and leave it at her place. You know,
MVR said, I mean if you are racing leave it on LOL, but if you are just chatting it's talking over you, my man.
Yeah, now that I got the headset on, I can hear it in the headset. So if somebody, if it goes off while I'm in the middle of talking, I'll just wait for the comment to finish.
Rodney Wheeler said, that laptop is only 1,000.
You could build, off the secondhand market, you could build a PC with a 3080 Ti in it, which would be,
Rodney Wheeler said, a decent PC is an extra 300 on that minimum.
No. With a 3080 Ti, since you're buying that secondhand, along with some other parts that you might have to buy secondhand, you could build a more powerful PC for less than $1,000. I mean, CPUs like an i9 9700K are pretty cheap on the secondhand.
Let's get out of here. I'm trying to forget this
They're
one.
pretty cheap on the secondhand market. The i9 9900K, that's still going to be a little bit more. But maybe you could find one of those for $250.
Rodney Wheeler said, decisions LOL.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I got a computer sitting right here where my hand is at, That's my fourth PC that's got a 2070 in it. It's just something that I slapped together because I had spare parts laying around. Where are you located, Rodney Wheeler?
HamVR said, depends what VR game and what resolution you are playing also.
Yep.
Standalone Quest 3 could be a better option.
Yeah, I mentioned that to someone else earlier, Ham, that I thought the Quest 3 would be a good buy because I think the Quest...
Rodney Wheeler said, New York.
New York. Well, Rodney Wheeler, I do have... I don't know. I do have some, kind of have some spare parts laying around. I got a DDR4 motherboard laying around that I think I used it for i9 12900K, and I definitely got RAM laying around. I think I've got about 32 gigs of DDR4 RGB, and I've got 16 gigs of DDR4. So I guess if you wanted to build a PC, that could get you a little bit of a head start.
Rodney Wheeler said, been a viewer since the Wakanda days.
Okay, I knew you've been there for a while.
HamVR said, the look on the girlfriend's face when he sets up an aluminum profile rig rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, damn. So if you, okay, Rodney Wheeler, are you looking at sim race or you just want to play VR altogether? Oh, I took another. Oh, this is it. If I have another bad race, I'm going to end up going back down to bronze. All that work I did to get the silver, and we're in danger of going back down to bronze.
HamVR said, he didn't specify. I'm just messing. Rodney Wheeler said, it's just for me and her to do some population 1 veer costly. Rodney Wheeler said, my rig will be at my apartment.
Well, for population 1, I definitely recommend the Quest 3 because the Quest 3, like, there are some games on the Quest 3 where the PC version and the Quest 3 version are so close you almost can't tell them apart. Breachers and Population 1 are two games that they got the Quest 3 upgrade, the Quest 3 patch, and you almost can't tell them apart from the PC version. So for games like again, Breachers, Population 1, you know, Beat Saber, all that kind of stuff, nah, you don't need to build a PC for that. The Quest 3 standalone will be good enough for those. But if you want to race, you would need to build a PC, but there are a couple of racing games on the Quest standalone. There's like a MotoGP type game, you know, racing motorcycles, and there's like a Formula 1
Rodney
type racing
Wheeler
game.
Said, I'm trying to get her toes wet in our VR community, but she does have the look and personality to be a streamer.
Oh, okay. For your girlfriend, she would definitely like Beat Saber, no question about that.
Rodney Wheeler said, That's why I figured a powerful laptop would be good for her.
No. Like, if she's looking to play...
Rodney Wheeler said. Plus the Quest 3s.
No. If your girlfriend's only looking to play games like Population 1, you don't need a PC. Just buy the Quest 3 by itself. Games like Population 1, Beat Saber, the Quest 3 has way more power than the Quest 2, and a lot of games on the Quest 3 look almost as good as PC. Like Red Matter 2 is another game. Looks absolutely gorgeous on the Quest 3. You almost can't tell it apart between... You could tell the PC version looks a little bit better, but I would say that the Red Matter 2, the Quest 3 version is on par with PSVR 2. So this starts in 1 minute. What other game am I thinking? What other game would your girlfriend like? There was something that I was just thinking about that I think she might like. But yeah, again, for those games, no, you don't need a laptop. You don't even need to build a PC. Just the Quest standalone will get the job done. It'll more than get the job done. Oh yeah, and then the other thing I was going to mention with the Quest 3 are the mixed reality games. Like one of the mixed reality games that comes standard with the Quest 3 is this game where you're inside your apartment or your house or whatever it is. You're in your real life setting.
Rodney Wheeler said, "True, get her a VR headset, then slowly decide if a PC or laptop is worth it later."
For the kind of games that she's going to want to play, I don't think you'll need a PC. The only way I see you needing a PC is if you wanted to play games, if you wanted to do racing games, simulators, flight simulators or something like that, or I wouldn't see the need to get a PC. And then as I was saying about the mixed reality experiences, there's one game where you're inside your house, apartment, kitchen, whatever, and these these little aliens start trying to break into your house, your apartment. You'll see holes breaking in your ceiling, your floor, your walls, and you'll start seeing like these small alien spaceships flying into your home, like floating like right inside your living room.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. We've got cold brakes all round. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
Rodney Wheeler said, "I definitely know she likes flat games like Cuphead and Strays. I just never want to be at her house and say, damn, I wish I had this over her, so I figured something to have at her spot." MVR said, "Spend the extra, get the Quest 3 over the Quest 3s. Better lens, so better experience."
Oh, absolutely.
Job done.
Yeah, that comment was aimed at you, Rodney Wheeler. If you get the Quest 3, Get the Quest 3 and do not get the Quest 3S. Do not get the Quest 3S. Get the Quest 3.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
Rodney Wheeler said, at Ham VR she is definitely gonna get a VR headset for Valentine's.
Ah, so that means you're gonna get it this week. Cool. You definitely gotta let me know how that turned out. See if she liked it or not.
Rodney Wheeler said,
All clear on
I'm
exit.
just kind on this
Now,
idea of
we
having
have
a
6
baby
minutes to
version
set
of all
time.
my gear at her house.
Got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
Oof. I hope I didn't catch a flat spot.
Rodney Wheeler said, she loves Beat Saber, she has had a taste already.
Oh, done deal. Get that Quest 3.
To go, 5 minutes left. P5. lap for Neil, 148.38.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lap 150.499.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. To go, 2 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.46 off the pace. It's a new fastest lap for Jago, 148.10. The car ahead has just done at 150.35. The guy behind has just done a 149.90. This is the last lap of V13. Okay, pit stop requested. Crew is ready. That's the end of the session, E13.
Lap 149.63.
Uh, 147. th place. Damn. Dude, 15th place. Damn. Damn. Oh, this might not end well. the car seems to be stopping pretty good, and it makes me want to extend my brake marker a couple of more meters. But I don't want to run the risk of locking up the wheels, because if you get a flat spot, it's over. Especially in here with all these fast dudes. Look at all those Ferraris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Formation lap has started.
Oh, that's Hans Catone in front of me. Yeah.
Green flag, green flag.
Clear left. Sector 1, yellow for car left. Clear left. We think Neil has binned it. Sector 2 is yellow. We think Cotoni has binned it.
Oh, Tone.
Car right. Clear right. Sector 2 is green.
Could have ended badly.
The gap between us in front is now 0.26. Sector 1 is green. We think that Simeone has gone off. Okay, Clyde, the next car is Lewis. Yellow flag. You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed.
Hans Cotoni said, "No, my wheel lost the connection."
The guy in front
Oh,
is
crap.
Simeone, yellow flag in sector 3.
I've had that happen to me before.
We can see Lewis has crashed. Sector 3 is green. Green flag in sector 2.
I think I'm going to end up reporting somebody.
Okay, stop requested. The leader has just done 148.60.
Guy clipped me on the corner and spun me around. At first, it looked like he was going to back off. It looked like he made his mind made up. He had his mind made up that he was going to press through.
Pit crew is ready.
Yeah, this race is going to knock me back down to bronze.
Time was a 2:31.22.
Go, go. Okay, Clay, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Damn, this timer going slow. We're going to be in here a little over a minute.
New fastest lap for Jago, 148.41. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Blue flag. Brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Blue flag. Left side, clear left. Clear left. Blue flag. Clear left. Incident in sector 2,
Virtual
sector 2
reality
is yellow.
motorsports. Said.
We think
A
that
lot of
Simeone
rookies
is
making
stepped in.
stupid moves lately because of the uptake of players, and yes, I have had a lot of game locking up during races.
You pretty much hit it on the head. There's really no point in me even going on with this race.
Gap to
Because
V12.
I'm a lap
Behind
down.
Now 2.0, 1 lap in front.
Time 2:58.6.
P17. Blue flag.
I think that might be the guy who took me out.
Virtual Reality Motorsports said,
Sector 2, yellow
I
flag.
was silver and platinum and it
Green flag,
only
sector
took
2.
2
It looks
incidents
like
and I'm
Rodriguez
back down to
spun off.
bronze.
That's probably what's going to happen to me after this race.
Lap 150.6.
16. You're right.
Virtual Reality Motorsports said, we should start own VR League.
Blue flag. Okay, Clay, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We're looking all right here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. We're at the halfway point. Yellow
Shit.
flag in sector 2. It looks like Pants has gone off. Clear right. Sector 2 is clear. That's a new fastest lap for Jago, 148.32. The gap to 13th place. Behind is now 4.8. One lap ahead.
Virtual Reality Motorsports
That time
said,
was a 155.
after those 2 incidents you are definitely back to bronze, brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they destroyed my race. The guy couldn't, I don't understand it. The guy was right behind me. He looked like he was going to try to go underneath me, and then he looked like he changed his mind and decided he was going to go through with it. And he ended up clipping me and spun me out. He spun me out right here.
Virtual Reality Motorsports said, I know exactly how you feel, that's why I want offline championships to be included.
But I would always rather go against,
The gap to 13th place. Behind is now 4.8 seconds.
I would
One lap
still
ahead.
rather go against
All right,
live
Clay,
people.
That's half distance.
Hands
Fuel levels are
on.
fine. That was
Set.
150.00.
Weekly race
That's your
starts
lap
in
of the
20
session.
minutes. Join the race.
Damn it.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tight. Incident Sector 3. Sector 3's yellow. Okay, Clay. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. It looks like Rodriguez has crashed. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. That lap was at 149.52. That's your best lap in the session. Pay attention to track limits. Thanks, Clay. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Rodriguez has binned it. Green flag in Sector 3. Yellow flag, Sector 1 is yellow, B16. Green flag, Sector 1. Acknowledged, pit stop requested. 16th place. That's it. We're done.
I blew that lap. I was on my way to break it into a high 148. So the fastest lap was a 148.3. And that last lap, I was staring at a 148.9. So now I know. I figured something out. I can stay in the low 149s now and maybe even break it to the 148s. All right, let's see how much damage we took. This is probably gonna knock me back down to bronze. So I will do one more race. Oh, I'm still silver, hanging on by a sliver. All right, let's hurry up, do one more race. I'm going to register for this race, and then I need to check something out. And as Catone, if you're still watching, get in this race. Get in there. Get in here. Or as they say on Mortal Kombat, get over here. All right, I need to see something.
Hans Catone said, drive the weekly race.
That's 2 hours, bro. I have to do that on the weekend. I can't, not on the weekday when when I just got out of work and I'm gonna be tired and stuff like that. Maybe this weekend I'll do it. But yeah, that's sitting in this chair for 2 hours, and I've only done that a handful of times. Now this guy, to his credit, in the Porsche behind me, he drove pretty good. He went wheel to wheel with me, and he didn't do anything dirty. He didn't take me out. See, I made a mistake right here, so I just gave it to him. Look at that. Whoa. I'm probably going to get reported. That was the idiot that tried to force his way underneath me. It already clipped me right there. And right here is where he got me. Sent me right into the wall. That was dumb as hell right there. That's that. So that's gonna this will be my last race. But let me take a look at the weekly race just out of curiosity. Damn, they got 29 people in here? Oh, Hannes Catone is in this race. Yeah, I'd love to do it, Catone, but yeah, I can't sit in this seat for another 2 hours. Shoot for it this weekend.
Rodney Wheeler. said. Is it me or a Meta Connect missing?
I don't know. I normally don't. I think like if you're talking about the Meta Connect where they, you know, bring you, where they have that little keynote that bring you up to speed what's going on with Meta and upcoming games and yada yada yada, that usually happens in September. $113. Charlie Monk. See if I recognize any of these names. No. No, none of these names ring a bell. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Nope, I didn't see any names that I recognize. #1 ranked guy in here is using a Corvette. I would love nothing better than to use a Corvette, but I just cannot trust the GT3 Corvette. All in all, has not been that good of a day.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Let's see if we can end
Brakes are cold, be careful.
the night on a high note.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I'm so used to driving the GTEs that now these GT3s feel like toy boxes.
Rodney Wheeler said, anybody in chat think Apple has a AAA title in the works to come out when Sony controllers work with Apple Vision Pro?
I don't know. I'm wondering if Apple's going to do anything with the Nexus app. Nexus was the official like sports VR app to watch sports in VR, and Apple bought them, and so that kind of took that away from Meta. Apple bought it and hasn't done anything with it. So maybe now they'll finally do something with it if they're still coming out with a headset, AR or whatever.
Sector 3. Checker flags out, P3. That's the end of the session, P3.
All right. Let's go. Ooh, excuse me.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Alright, Clay, we've got 6 minutes to get a decent lap in. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Rodney Wheeler said, "We all adults here Apple new users needed a more user-friendly navigation for adult VR sites LOL."
Right?
just done over 223.57. E7, just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. 2 laps of fuel remaining. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. That lap time was 220.78. Please climb.
This lap won't count. There's no sense in me going on. There's too many cars out there, so that 220 is not going to hold up. Yeah, these GT3s are noticeably slower than the GTEs. One of the last lap I did, there was a particular corner where I rounded that corner, and my lap time at that moment was a 1:45. So I was on pace, at least in other games at that point. If I'm doing a 1:45 at that particular corner, I would be on pace to break a 2:19. But instead, I do a 2:20.7.
That's the end of the session. 8th place.
Continue. Whoop, one more hit and I'm below. There it is. I just dropped it to the bottom half. And I'm continuing to drop. One, two, three, 4 more. Oh, dropped again. 1, 2, 3. 3 more cars left. 2 more. But whenever I come back and do this again this week, I have figured out on Monza, I think, how to get into the 148s and stay there. I found a couple of spots where I can pick up a couple of tenths. Oh, there's still one more car out there. About to say, let me check on this dude to see what his problem is. Oh, the leader's still out there. All right. Let's go. Pretty much see nothing but Ferraris and BMWs for this track.
Formation lap has started. Green flag.
Green, green.
Flag.
On your right. Clear right. Yellow flag. Nice start. It looks like Joe has spun off on your clear left. Clear left. Clear left.
This ain't gonna end well.
Green flag sector 1.
Rodney Wheeler said, at MVR, what do you think of all VR streamers closing channels or switching formats?
I'll have to come back and check that comment.
Yellow flag sector 3. Green flag in sector 3.
Time of the day, 2,
V16.
1.
Okay, Clay. The next car is brown. Jago is now in the lead. let this guy distract you. Okay, Clay, keep an eye on the pressure on the helmet stack. Just done a 220 122. That lap time was 221.57. The guy behind has just done a 220.06. 15 minutes left. Bail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. Left side. Clear left. Car ahead is Ridello.
Damn!
Okay, Clay, the next car is Wilson. Well done. Watch out. That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it. We think go has gone off. Sector 1 is clear. We've been warned about track limits. Right side's clear. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag.
Idiot.
Green flag, Sector 2.
That's what you get. Tried to take me out, dummy. I mean, you caused me to wreck in the first place, and now you want to try to hit me on purpose again?
Yellow flag, caution. The driver in front of us is carrier. Green flag in sector 2. Okay, Clay, you're reeling carrier in. The gap's now 7.4. Fastest lap for Jago, 2:19.41.
Oh my God.
Yellow flag. Green flag sector 3. Gap to 17th place. Behind is increasing. It's now 7.7. P16. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. That's halfway. Yellow flag. We think Rodriguez has stepped in. Incident sector 3, yellow flag. Green flag, sector 2. Right, the guy ahead of us is Rodriguez. Front is now 4.8 seconds.
Shit. Half distance, fuel looks good.
Rodney Wheeler said, "Always forget to post this. I bought a Woodger vest for VRYO. It does enhance everything and much cheaper than tax suit. Also for sim racing it really enhances the feel of everything. It surprised me."
Behind is now 5.6.
It sounded like you were talking about a tactical vest. I'll have to double check that one.
Alright Clay, run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. fastest lap for Jago, 219.21.
Tire wants to be wearing out. Yeah, a little bit. That left front's wearing out a little bit.
B17 is getting closer. The gap's come down to 4.7. Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car. Okay, fine. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Damn.
Yellow flag.
Thank you.
You've used half your fuel. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 2, alright flag, the next car is Carrier. The new fastest lap for Jago, 219.18. We can see Rodriguez has binned it. Sector 2's green, 15th place.
Oh my God, I've made it worse.
Stewards have warned us about track limits, keeping between the lines. That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. Yellow flag sector 2. We think that Carrier has gone off. Green flag in sector 2. flight, sector 1. We think Murray has binned it. Sector 1. Okay, we're done. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
Now it's showing me it's finishing 13th. Somebody must have got a penalty. Boy, that sucked. Well, let's see here. We're waiting on one car. That's it. He's a silver too. He must have crashed or something. But that's it. Everybody's accounted for. Yeah, and this EVO Menendez, Minguez, I'm going to have to go back and look at the replay on him because the guy spun me out and then looked like he tried to give me another lick. Here we go. This is going to knock me back down to bronze. Yep, I see it right there. I got knocked back down to bronze. Ah! All that work I did to get back to silver last week, all gone up in smoke in one day. Not a good day. 13th, 16th, 20th. Not a good day at all. I'm not going to do this race, but I'm still curious to see how many people are registered for it. 49 people. Yeah, I'm all raced out for the day. So let's go back and have a look. Let's go back and have a look at that replay. And see where this dummy tried to force his way up underneath me. wreck here. Right there, that screwed me up right there. Because now some cars got momentum right there. There's that Menendez right there. No, no wonder. No wonder he was trying to force his way. All right, let's speed up to where that wreck happened. Okay, so here we go. Look at this, try to force his way underneath. What an idiot. All right, let's see what this idiot was thinking. He had his mind made up. So now let's skip ahead to where he tried to take me out a second time. Oh, he got his medicine though. Okay, right here. I think he tried to hit me again. Yeah, he tried to hit me again, and he hit himself. Oh, and he lost his wing, too. So here I come around the corner right there. And I believe he tried to hit me as I was coming around this corner, but he missed and hit that car right there, I believe. No input, no input, no input. Now, here comes the input. Yep, he tried to hit me. You see the inputs? Right there, the green right there, that's his throttle. He backed off a little bit, and as I'm getting closer, right there, he's starting to move, and now the throttle goes all the way up. He tried to hit me. He outsmarted himself. Ha ha. So yeah, looked like he tried to hit me a second time. He wouldn't have caught me anyway because he lost the wing. So if he would have tried to get after me in hot pursuit, he would have went off the track anyway, because these cars cannot be controlled when they don't have a wing. These cars will spin all over the place. All right, let me check a couple of your comments, Rodney. Okay, you were saying always forget to post this. I bought a Wooger vest for VR, yo. It does enhance everything much cheaper than a tag suit. Also, for sim racing, it really enhances the feel of everything. It surprised me. And let's see here. What do you think of all of the VR streamers closing channels or switching formats? Oh, you asking him about that? I don't think that I can give my 2 cents on that. I don't think VR has evolved in what we hoped it would be. I'm not going to put 100% of the blame on Sony, but I think Sony was the final nail in the coffin. I mean, we got a lot of good PC VR games way back when I first got into VR, like with the original Lone Echo, Stormland, Half-Life Alyx. You know, the original PlayStation VR has some really good games too, with Farpoint, the first Firewall, Blood and Truth. So we had got some really good games back then. And the 2 big players at the time was Oculus, as they were known at the time, and Sony. They were the ones who were giving us the big AAA VR games. And both of them, between those 2, they gave us some really, really good games. You know, Oculus gave us Lone Echo. I think it was Defiance. I think that might have been the name of the game. I haven't finished it yet. That was a good game. They gave us the Marvel Powers United. They gave us that. Dead and Buried. They gave us a lot of good games. And so did Sony. And I think even though Oculus or Meta was buying up studios, to me, they weren't putting out anything that, you know. Now, they did give us a couple of good games this generation, so to speak, with Asgard's Wrath 2 and the Batman Arkham Shadows, which is an excellent game. Rodney Wheeler, if you still happen to be watching this, that is a game that when you get that Quest 3, I recommend you get the Batman Arkham Shadows, but it might still come free with the purchase of a Quest 3. because they were giving that game away with the Quest 3, so you might get that game for free anyway. But yeah, the bottom line is, like, I think Sony was our last hope of getting these big budget AAA games, you know, and Sony gave us a couple of games to get the ball rolling, but that was it. Nobody followed up. You know, Sony gave us, you know, GT7, the 2 Resident Evil games, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 4 remake, and Horizon Call of the Mountain. But after that, that was it. Sony was done. You know, they had a, you know, they did that deal with for Synapse, but that wasn't a first party game. But in any case, I think Sony was our last hope. And when they didn't really invest the way I hoped they would, or the way we hoped they would, I think that was it. VR is where it is right now. The Quest is keeping VR alive as far as I'm concerned. That's where the money is at for developers. So that's where they got to go. You know, it is what it is. Not to mention, some of the developers have not helped themselves by releasing broken games. You know, like Behemoth was one game that I was like really looking forward to, and then once the game released and it was buggy or whatever the case may be, it just turned me off. I just wasn't interested in it, because I'm, you know, if the game's not finished, say it. Say it's early access. Don't give us these games that we think are polished, and they give us these broken, buggy games, and then they give us this apology, and then it takes them a year to fix the game. And with VR, you only got one shot. You got to make it count, and you got to do it right out of the gate. Especially with these VR content creators, the big ones, they're not gonna review a game that's broken and then wait a year for you to fix the game and then come back and review it, because by then everybody's moved on to it. So yeah, some of these VR developers have not helped themselves by releasing broken, buggy games. And you know, and using myself as an example, with me being a VR sim racer now, if there's a game that's not related to racing that I might be interested in, coming back to Behemoth as the example, that, you know, the minute I saw that game, I was like, you know, this could be the game that puts us back on that path of getting AAA VR games. And then the game releases buggy. That didn't help. You also have games that get released that are repetitive. That doesn't help. So yeah, I mean, I've accepted where VR is right now. I think what we got right now is probably as far as it's gonna get. And then, you know, we're moving ever so closer into the AR age, with people buying AR glasses, and I think that's where Meta is starting to put their focus at, is into AR, because they licensed out their Quest headset to third-party entities, and I think Lenovo's already working on a standalone headset. So I think what's basically going to happen is, you know, Meta is passing VR off onto these third-party manufacturers, whatever you want to call it, and let them keep VR alive. Well, I think Meta's getting ready to move on to AR and focus on AR glasses and whatever else. So yeah, I think VR has unfortunately gone as far as it can go. I don't think we're really gonna go any further than what we got right now. You know, maybe when Valve comes out with their new headset, maybe they give us a blockbuster VR game, but I think after that, that's it. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. It's 8 p.m. here Eastern time. A very, very terrible day. that first race, I underestimated how many people were going to participate in that race, and I underestimated how fast a lot of them were, because I thought my 149s would be good enough to finish in the middle of the pack. Boy, was I wrong. And then the next 3 races, wrecks, people taking stupid chances, and I ended up on the wrong end of it. So, hey, we lick our wounds and try to come back. Now that you know what? Let's have a look at the weekly race, because now that I've been knocked back down to bronze, I might be able to try to get it back by way of the online championship or through the weekly event. So right here, here's the online championship. I am registered for that. And this week it is Circuit de la Sarthe. That is a 45-minute race. But if you, I think, so if you look down here at the driver rating and the safety rating, it's ×3. So big risk, big reward. And then let's go over here to weekly, which that's going to be a 2-hour race, and I just don't know if I want to sit in the chair for 2 hours. This right here, oh shoot, it's all 3: LMP, GT3, and hypercar. What do we got for advanced? That's an 1.5-hour race. 3 times, but nobody really jumps into the advanced races for whatever reason. So yeah, I think I might have to try to get my silver rank back through the online championship. Oh, this race is already underway. And then nope, that's not gonna work. So based on my schedule, it looks like Friday or Friday at midnight. So yeah, it looks like that's where I can try to get some of that rank back. But if I screw up, oh boy. All right, folks, now I'm ready to go. Thanks for watching. Sorry, gave my best shot, didn't work out. Lick the wounds, come back again. Till then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. See you, everybody. Have a good one.